first of all, fuck The Walking Dead. Fucking stupid TV infighting problem bullshit, trying to do zombies on the cheap, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck that. Fuck Dawn of the Dead remake, even though I love Zack Snyder. Fuck running zombies.
Fuck all this newfangled zombie jump in a window, screech like a jaguar, and suck your dick bullshit. We're going back to the master, Mr. George A. Romero.
George A. fucking Romero.
But we ain't going to take the easy way out and just talk about Night of the Living Dead.
We ain't doing Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead.
We're going to talk about one of his newer movies that we like, even though a lot of people don't. It's called George A. Romero's Diary of the Dead.
Yeah. Your Uncle Phil D's Nuts was actually privileged enough to see this movie in a theater with Uncle George.
That's right.
And he gave some commentary, did some Q&A, and he really summed it up best. He said that his movies take zombies, and that's just any natural disaster. It can be a hurricane, it can be fucking typhoid mare, and his movies are how people react to it. And that's really what his movies are. If you think about it, it's not just zombies. I mean, it is zombies.
It's not just mindless bullshit.
Yeah.
But what happens with these bullshit zombie things is they just take a zombie to replace Jason Voorhees, and the suspense, the terror.
Right. What makes it true horror is to show real people's reactions to when shit like this really fucking happens.
Exactly.
And George A. Romero is the only man who's ever captured it.
This one, he went a little experimental. Diary of the Dead is about some video camcorder bullshit. It starts out, some film students are out in the woods making a fucking, actually not even a zombie movie, but a mummy movie.
Some
mummy bullshit. There's a guy running around in rags trying to grab a girl's tits. It's awesome, man. So basically, they're out there while all this shit goes down. They don't know what's going on. They're getting reports on the radio. They decide to bug out, get the fuck. They're driving back in an RV. They see a fucking cop. He fucking comes out on a car crash. Turns out the cop is a goddamn zombie. They run his ass over, get out of there, fucking he eats some more people. All kinds of shit. The guy tries to go back, go to the dorm room, fucking get his girlfriend, all this bullshit. Then the whole movie, it's just, you're just perspective because, like, you know, they're film students, they want to document what's going on because the news ain't really saying shit. It's been all covered up. The government's trying to keep it under wraps bullshit.
Which is important for him to say that because one of the reasons that they did it this way is because the news was trying to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? Like there was an instance.
They're trying to say it was some flu bullshit.
The point is the main character wants to document every single thing and not edit.
And throughout the movie on their trip, they actually upload it to the internet so people can watch it on YouTube.
Exactly, right, yeah.
So everybody can know, you know, what area have zombies, what don't.
They don't want some fucking China communist fucking bullshit.
Listen, man, there's a lot of fucking people out there. You know, they just like to take shit on the surface and rag on it, whatever. You know, this camcorder bullshit ain't nothing new. It's been going on since Blair Witch. Actually, fuck Blair Witch. It's been going on since Cannibal Goddamn Holocaust.
Oh, shit. He's right
Suck a dick. Suck a dick. And actually what you're seeing, the movie Diary of the Dead, is actually a fake film called The Death of Death.
Right.
And then on top of it, he has them uploading the bullshit for, you know, news purposes on the internet. So, like, he's smart. He works it into the plot. It just ain't some fucking stupid camcorder bullshit.
And not only that, but correct me if I'm wrong, but he's the first one to ever not just veer from his camcorder. He goes to other security cameras, things like that.
Yeah,
like it's all through a camera, not necessarily the main characters, but every shot is smart enough to be from some fucking camera.
And you know what? This is a smaller budget movie. I think it's like less than $2 million. It ain't got no big stars, whatever. No. There's a few little bit part actors here and there kind of shitty. You know, there's some digital CGI effects or kind of whatever, but I don't care. The overall movie, the studio, you know, the story, everything was good, man.
Absolutely.
And people would say, you know, and that's another thing, there's a lot of, you know, talk shows out there that specialize in horror rag this movie. It's like, hey man, whatever, your opinion's your opinion, but you know, a lot of shit that people rag this movie on, it just doesn't really fucking hold water, man.
Well, it doesn't make sense. I mean, people who love like the first three George A. Romero movies, for some reason, hate this. They hate it.
You know,
I don't understand.
You know why? Because they want the latest and greatest, sexiest thing. George Romero, he was an independent filmmaker then. He's still an independent filmmaker now. Yeah. He don't give a fuck, man.
He don't.
He just does what he wants.
I personally love it.
I like it, man. It's good. And you know what? A lot of people try to write off, say he's old. He's 7 years old now. Like, what? Fucking whatever. Michael Bay's in the prime of his life, and he's directing unwatchable dog shit.
He hasn't lost his fucking edge at all. He ain't soft.
He's still a horror director. Suck it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So anyway,
so what do we give it?
On a movie, I mean, there is some shit that, you know, so every now and then it will suffer a little, movie will suffer a little bit from the budget, whatever, but it's not bad. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Damn, dude, I'm actually going to give it an 8. I love it. I love it. I can watch it over and over again. It's not a 10, but it's definitely not a 6 or anything below that.
It definitely belongs in the zombie genre. If you're a zombie fan, like,
it is a valid entry.
Don't be as. Another thing too is I think the zombie fucking makeup is awesome because it doesn't go overboard.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have a motherfucker with a jaw right off because it's like the first few days of zombie bullshit.
Right.
Moving on to picture and sound, this being a Blu-ray, I gotta tell you, this motherfucking shit looks awesome. It looks just like the original footage they shot in the camera. I mean, you know, it ain't as good as like a real expensive like film camera, but at the same time, like, it looks exactly like they shot with the camera. It's clear, it's digital video, it almost has like a 3D effect to it at times. It's fucking good, man, and it sounds good too. They got a bunch of different shit on here, and this is one of them tricky motherfucker discs. Put the shitty sound on when you hit play, so you gotta go in the menu.
Oh, so lame.
Yeah, you gotta go, hey, fucking.
Why do they default to the shitty sound?
I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense.
Is that like, fuck you for buying this disc?
But if you're wanting to play fucking treasure hunt in the menu, you will find the lossless audio, the good sound. Picture and sound, man. I mean, 10 out of 10. I'll put it this way, man. You saw it in the theater. I actually saw it in another theater.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
And I'll tell you what, it looked a little shitty, it looked a little blurry in the theater. At home, it looks way better than it did in the theater. Imagine that, motherfucker.
I got you.
Special features, man. First of all, they got the man involved himself, George A. Romero. They got a writer, director, commentary of George A. Romero. The DP, Adam Swicka, editor, Michael Dougherty. They got, for the record, a feature-length documentary on the film's cast, crew, and creation.
Feature-length.
It's like a whole nother movie.
2 movies in one, dog. 2 movies in one.
The roots and inspiration, the first week, visit to the set, cameo outtakes. This is what's awesome, dude. When this movie came out, I don't know if you noticed, they had a MySpace contest to make your own zombie bullshit.
No way.
Now, some of it's like some little cheap camera recorded bullshit, but some of it looks like they spent thousands of dollars. Oh, dude, CGI effects. There's one short film that's just all about people running down the street getting chased by zombies. It's awesome, dude.
That's badass, man.
It's got character confessionals. It's got like little diaries from the movie and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, first of all, feature-length thing, all this other shit, 10 out of 10. They couldn't have done better. Now,
I haven't seen it, but here's why I agree with the GOAT. I think it's a 10 already because I hate when fucking big budget awesome movies have like no special features. And then a little cheap movie like that, a little small movie has so many special features. To me, that legitimizes it as a real movie more than anything else.
It might not be as good as Night, Dawn, and Day, but fucking, man, it's still a really good movie compared to the shit that comes out. I like Diary of the Dead. I recommend it.
Go see it. Watch it or not. It's scary as fuck.
See the shit out of it, motherfucker.
Adios, America.